All I could see was pixels. I could see the pixels of the tree. I couldn't. Yeah, couldn't see anything. Right, the boat's still there. Oh, it's gone. No, I'm joking. Right. Yeah. Will we get stuff for making a fire when we get to the other side? Oh well. Oh well. I suppose all we need is wood. We should be all right. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to jump to it, like, but certainly. Well, I can't even jump. I wonder could I throw my AK into it? Because I'll not be able to climb up. Let's see. Yay! There we go. What do we need? Just fuel? I've got a spark. Or do you need one? Do you want me to drive? You want to drive?
Hello. Yellow.
Why can't I sit down anywhere? Ah! Oh, okay. I like hit the stratosphere there when I tried to sit down. Do you want to be the?
Me too.
Right, so this is going to be. We'll see what happens. Not really sure which way to go here. I can see a buoy away over to the right, but I might bang straight on. Is that a dead end? I can't tell. You're kind of in the way. Can you change seats maybe, please? Just because, yeah. Oh, that's even worse. Can you sit on the left hand side? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, left hand side anyway. No, don't do that. I can sort of see a little bit. Just have to drive at angles. I think we're alright. I'll find it. Right, yeah, look here. Turn right. Yeah. I think we can go right here, no? Oh, that's probably worse. Then left here. Left again? Yeah. The buoy up there as well. So yeah, we'll go up this way. Whoa! That's a pretty narrow gap up there, but I think we can get through that, can't we? Breathe in more like. Yeah. And then hard right. You think? Will we go to the buoy or we go right? Ah, fuck it, we'll try this. What? Oh no. There's a gap there, is there not there? Isn't it? No? Oh yeah. always baffling. To the right? Yeah. This is the biggest island, isn't it? I think. This is the one that has the castles in it, isn't it? Left? Or right? Okay. We're in the open ocean now, aren't we? Yeah. I've stayed left of it a little bit and get past those ice sheets. I don't know. Get it out of the water, might help now. Right. Thank you. I haven't taken my antihistamines in a few days, so we have to sign it. I need to sneeze one morning. Yeah, we're not wet, but yeah, we're getting a bit cold. We're waist deep in water. I left the spark plug in the boat, is that alright?
Yeah.
Do have another one. Is this the biggest island? I think it is. But it's snowing, we're not going to get a fire going, are we? Oh, we could do it over here in these big fern trees. Yeah.
You ready to burn your vape?
Yep. I think I'm far enough away. Kitty rescued a crow that had been hit by a car. She sent me a photograph of like a crow wrapped up in my shirt. I was like, what's going on? She's one of our friends is like I don't know how she affords to do it, but the only thing she does is like animal rescue. But I don't know, she must get, well I think during school terms she teaches in schools and how people should like handle animals, look after wild animals, all that sort of thing. Obviously get money from that I suppose, but she just must do some miles, just driving around the country picking up the injured animals. Yeah, probably get some sort of like, probably charity donations as well. But yeah, so Kitty just messaged her, so she's just waiting for her. So Kitty has the crow in a box in her van, in her Royal Mail van. I was like, make sure you don't deliver it. She was like, ha ha, you're so funny. I was like, I know. What? Yeah, do you want a crow? Yeah, what? I'm damp all over apparently, but I don't have the cold, the wet time. What's that? Oh. Just for a laugh?
Yeah.
Did the flashbang scare you?
Yeah.
How far away is the dump from your house?
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah. Do you have to show your ID, yeah.
full of like sharpening leather kit.
Oh man, yeah. It's gonna be like a DMR each, and we might even just get a scar as well. Yeah, I can feel it. Definitely. Yeah, this is like, why have you no shoes on? Oh, okay. I was just seeing a big toe sticking out of the tree. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, this island is big. This is almost like this is the first. Remember, like when this map first came out, this was the only place you would get helicopter crashes. And there was castles, but I don't know if the castles were like the Zagoria map. Like maybe they just added them in. I'm not sure.
Well, I think a lot of the
No.
people like added all sorts of weird shit, like that castle, and you were like trying to set a space here, and every time I buried a stash, it vanished.
Oh yeah.
So
But I remember it was like we found a car as well. I don't know what server was that on Sagoria maybe as well, like on Chinaris though. But we had everything in the boot of the car, and server reset, and the car was gone. We were like, what? And the guy was like, oh yeah, car's reset and server respawn. I was like, fuck off. We had literally everything in the boot. Yeah, I've got one. I've got one as well. Yeah.
I think it's funny how the bike to get higher up. It's like the bike higher up. Especially when I like pick a PvP thing.
Yeah.
I always pick the stock on it because I'm not using it like right.
Yeah.
It gets smaller when you pick the stock on it.
Yeah, right enough. I was getting kind of bored there on HXC, just on Shannara, so it's just like, I can't be arsed with this.
Ours is good.
I know. No, well, not on HXC, it's not really, but
Yeah.
I think it's also because I've got my character on OneLife on Shannara, and he's like up on like literally, I just entered the fence at Tissy, so I'm like, I can't be arsed on a completely fresh character doing that all again. My character on OneLife, Chinaris, is like absolutely pimping them. And obviously on OneLife there's no map button on M, so I like that. So you're kind of just back to your basics of like navigation.
Half an hour tuna.
I go for it. I took the butt stock off the AK actually, I think it looks a bit better. It doesn't really look like it makes sense really, but thank you. I'm gonna make an omelette in a wee while whenever we're finished here, but I don't know what to have on it. I usually always just have cheese, but I was thinking, have you ever tried? I just got this idea there now. Have you ever tried tuna in an omelette? No.
Yeah, over here we'll have quite often that has
Is that nice? Oh, I'm not. I can't ask you then. But natty on.
It's weird though because like, I like all I like all eggs. All of it.
Well, how come?
I don't know. Like scrambled eggs. I fucking love scrambled eggs.
Fried
Omelette,
eggs?
fine. I love fried eggs. I love boiled eggs. Poached eggs.
Maybe hear me out. This might be a way. Maybe you've tried this, but for my omelette, I would like put the eggs in. Then once it starts, I start to see like it's solidifying at the bottom. I put my cheese in, and then I have the grill preheated, and I pop the pan under the grill for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then that way, your omelette's lovely and fluffy, and it's just a scrambled egg in one solidified pizza.
Well, it's not. It's just. I mean, I used to make omelets.
Mm. But I never ever get an omelette in a restaurant or a cafe because I know they're just going to make it all entirely in the pan, and it's just rough.
Especially when like
I have to do it in the grill.
they serve you an omelette.
No,
Oh,
no. And my omelette as well. I always like when I'm mixing the eggs, I put like a little splash of soy sauce in there and a grind of black pepper.
yeah.
Just takes the. It sounds stupid because you're having an omelette, but it takes the egginess away from it a wee bit. It sounds really stupid.
Are you warm it up?
Well, I'm 3 stars in it, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving life.
Yeah.
Bring on anything. Apart from a bear.
It's probably fair.
Actually, I just flicked the full auto as I said that, just in case. Hmm. Have you got any AK ammo by any chance? Like the wolf pack? No? Okay. That's okay. No, that's okay. I used it. I'm just double checking. We don't just have any more because that could be our survival against the bear. I think literally lying down, getting a fuck beat out of us by bears, that's going to kill us too. It'll destroy all our clothes. I hope this is the biggest island, because if it's not, we've just come to a dead end and the boat might be gone. Oh, true. Yeah.
Blue one or red one or blue one.
Yeah. And then one with just like no lock is just completely, you can't open it. Alright, so well,
The yellow one.
I'm just going to keep an eye on the beach here on the right hand side then, see if we can see a container.
The yellow one.
Yeah, let's have fuck all in it, it'll be nothing. Remember like the old server we used to play on, like every time you opened one, like one had like what, a frozen bottle of water?
It was the UN house.
Yeah. The Russians are like smuggling like Western gear.
One helmet.
I know the container should be fucking packed. See, in the early days of this game, like there was some buildings just had so much loot in them, it was like pretty much just crushing the server. Like you go into like one of the supermarkets in the middle of Cherno and there would just be like stuff everywhere. Because I mean you would expect there to be, but it just completely fucked the game. Like it didn't really work. There's a little shack and a bunker, pillbox even. I predict there's probably gonna be nothing in either of these, but we'll see. We're literally on the fucking edge of existence here, like, so I can't imagine why there would be anything in them.
Yeah, there's running clear.
What's that? Patrol pants. Just keep your toasty out here. Anything in the shack? No?
Hey.
Anything by this boat?
It is weird though how like every building decayed with that.
I think that's developer brain rot that couldn't really be arsed anymore. Another pillbox. I think I've only been to this island once. We came to this one once, definitely, because I remember there was like 4 or 5 castles kind of in a row in this big valley at the top. It doesn't feel like it's this island though. This island feels quite small. Or is this the massive one in the west? I'm not sure. What? To what? Oh. Fair enough. Respectful. Oh no, I think we did come to the wrong island. Yeah, I think we're on this one. I'm just looking at I Survive. I think we're on this one. Yeah, we're on this one. So we need to get back to the boat. I'll send you it now. So we're on that little round island at the bottom. We need to be at the bigger one on the up to the west.
Oh,
Right, back to
we
the
might as well go down.
yeah. We'll just follow the coast back to the boat and hope it's still there. The fact that we left the spark plug in it should hopefully still be there. Oh, there's a container. Yellow. Yellow. Have you got a compass? Well, we know what the sun's setting over that way, so that you can see the island we need to go to. It's open water, which could be a blessing. Also, what like Fitzcarraldo? It's green. It's green, I think. Is that green or is it yellow? That looks green to me. If you use a yellow key, if you use a yellow key, if it's oh, it will open anyway. No, if you use the wrong key, I think the key breaks. Oh, actually, let's see. Yeah, it looks yellow maybe. Hey. DMR magazine. M4A1. I don't have any ammo for the M4, so I think it's a bit pointless taking it. So those guys are there. Taking the DMR mag? No. Yeah. There's a buttstock mag, okay. Okay, back to the boat. Please still be there. You go check the lighthouse out and I'll go to the boat. No, but I'll drive the boat round the coast towards you. Bye! Waving at you. Yeah, it's still there. Oh. Yeah, I mean, normally you'd be like jizzing going, fucking M1 or M4, but not whenever the only place to get ammo for it is like in another one of those crates somewhere.
There's a spanner.
Wow. Don't go support it that far. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh no.
It's still going.
I'll have to try and throw my AK into it again. Oh yeah, you might be able to jump actually to it. Should I risk throwing my AK into it or like go into the ocean again, you think? I mean, if it misses, it's gone forever. I'll try it. Oh fuck. Oh well. I can still see it too. That's grim. Oh well. You think I could swim over it and pick it up? No. Game logic, man, you never know. Nah, it's gone. I'm wet. I did. Even though it was like my big toe touched the water and jumped, but sure, whatever. Right, we might have to swim here. Well, float's on yellow. Is that the engine or is that the fuel? Does it go darker than yellow? Does it go orange? I'll not get too far from the coast then until I have to commit. Can't do what? No. from the ocean. It's actually not that far if you look. We might be able to make it to that first island. Oh, don't hit land. Okay, I'm committed. This could be our end. See that outcrop? Is that is the main land, is it? Oh no, it's not. That's another little tiny island. So we need to go to the bigger island behind that. We'll not stop at that one. Yeah, I think so. I think there'll be a petrol station on that island though. On that island? It's just like a little country. Yeah. There's a cave on that island. Oh, there's ice sheets here again, fuck's sake. Right. I think we should stay left of this first ice sheet. Actually, if we stay right left of the ice sheets, we can look back into the... It's risky, but it means we will have to navigate the ice sheets. I know. It'll just be like about 50 or 60 milliliters too little maybe. I think we can turn right at this last ice sheet and we can head straight inland. Well, not directly right. Oh, we were this far before when we died. We're like, oh yeah, we're almost there. I was like, oh no, we're not. Yeah. So I think let me go a little bit left. Oh, I lost it. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that way. What? Well, we made it. Almost. No, I just realised I shouldn't say that yet. Yeah. Helicopter crashed up there. On the hillside. I think this boat will be gone by the time we come back. The island's too big for the boat to stay. Alright, we'll check the heli first. It's just up down the hillside to the right. Well, it's kind of straight ahead now, like that. The right of the main mountain. I think it was just getting ready to vanish as we pulled up. It's starting to flicker. Or should we have a fire first? Well, I'm still warm actually. Alright. Say where's my AK, but it's in the ocean. I didn't even think about it first time, and I got it straight into the fucking boat. I was just like, I'll just go through it, not even thinking that I might lose it. And then the second time, I overthought it. I was like, oh, I'll just be careful.
Yeah.
I'll not throw it as far this time. Straight in the water.
Well, it
It's almost a trick shot. Yeah, see it over there. Smoke's still there. I'm sort of leaning towards I might just have time the extra hour or so goes in, I might just have to tuna sandwich.
You kind of
Yeah, bit of mayo, black pepper.
I was about to and he was like obviously like juicy corn.
Yeah,
We always used to get like a burger bun, fill it with corn
sounds good.
and one piece.
I was gonna say, there's some random geezer just standing there, contemplate.
Bone just hated that.
I don't know, contemplating life. Like, how the fuck, of all the places for me to crash the helicopter, it's on this fucking island in the middle of nowhere.
And they did, ah,
Where'd it go?
find me, rescue.
Seen us coming. And like Assassin's Creed us and jump out and take us out in one hit.
I don't have me gun. I just showed them me bit.
Pointing at them. Oh. What? I always forget it's 0 to 100 meters, and I'm always aiming at their head, but you need to aim like kind of at like their chin. Maybe that's why I always miss. Maybe it's not the gun's fault. Useless. What? What?
Gloves.
Is that a zombie girl I killed?
Combat
Oh,
boots. Combat boots. And a field cover.
45s. Useless. I could take the shovel, I suppose, for fishing. But I don't know.
Makes sense, but it doesn't.
I know. Just for worms.
What do you need a shovel for?
Why is there so much boots?
I know.
The hollow sites are better condition than the ones I have.
I have a spare car.
Do you want hollow sites for a thing as well? No.
I've got one.
Oh, you got one as well?
You digging the toilet?
Yeah. Stash pit.
Oh, it's really good thing.
What?
Stuff, yeah.
What?
Not very good stuff, yeah.
Not too bad. What we expect?
Yeah.
What we expecting?
Hot and cold champagne.
A fucking piece of thread or duct tape.
Oh, duct tape.
Oh, where's that zombie? Is it? Oh, okay.
They can kill my friend. Oh, wow.
So,
Bunch of wolves riding bears.
balls deep in bear.
I just think it was mad that it was like shoulder length fucking gloves I found on Amazon. Off the fortunate 12 bushes in Thailand.
Someone needs to adjust their diet a wee bit. That was literally my first thought when you sent me it. I was sitting there trying not to fucking laugh in front of like a room full of people. I was just, what the fuck?
That was killing me. It's like if you say like look at the fire.
Yeah, pretty dodgy. Have you still, does that key still work? I thought it was, alright, I thought it was 1 use only. Sure, we'll check, I don't even know what's on this island. Yeah, we could just go back to the coast if you want. I wonder, they maybe only spawn on the northern side of the island, we know, or it's hard to tell. I'm just like, sorry, quick, I'm just gonna cheat a wee bit and look at I survive, but yeah, they only spawn on the western side of the island. There's also a shipwreck here, apparently. Actually, they moved the shipwreck, didn't they, to like the southern island, the one that's really far away. That I put a mark saying shipwreck unofficial, but that's probably from like 2 years ago. I do what? Oh, there's loads of trees. Really? I can't see it. Oh. I thought it was a patch of ice in the distance rendered on a bit of cliff. I was like, looks like a roof, is it? We can head west, head towards the sun. Yeah. I think that's where it looked like the crates spawn. Get away on the shipwrecks there too. Or a box of cereal.
Yeah.
They would be. Remember we used to get toys and boxes of cereal? Do you know what? Do you know the reason why I took them out? Because it was a choking hazard for kids. Yeah, exactly. Like, when you got the box of cereal, you were like, the first thing you did was poked around the bottom of the box to get the toy out. You didn't give a fuck about the cereal. It's like, oh, I'll eat the cereal, and sure, if I find the toy, I'll find it in my throat. It's like, no, just fucking. No. Still get toys or
I would understand it.
Yeah, that'd be grim. You might find that at some point. You still get toys or Happy Meals though? No? Shite, probably. What about, oh yeah. So I suppose you still get toys in a Kinder Surprise, but I wonder what the fuck you get inside. They were never really toys though, were they? They were just like a thing, like a trinket. Still cool though. Oh, I remember those? Fuck, this island's massive. I thought this was going to be the coast. Still a long way to go.
I think I was a kid as well. We used to buy like cannonballs.
Mm.
These were 10 black chewing gum.
Yeah.
One of them.
Insanely sour, wasn't there? I kind of remember that too. You get gobstoppers as well of like varying sizes. But like there was
Gobstoppers as well. They were like the really big ones.
Stuck in their mouth. Like what kid, like, and it's not even kids that do it, it's like teenagers. What teenager goes, I wonder can I fit this whole thing in my mouth?
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. I seen a video, it was on Reddit, it was obviously not surprising, but a video on Reddit a while ago, and it was like that, but it wasn't, I think it was like a fruit or something. Was it an orange? And he's like, yeah, go for it, and his mate hits it into his mouth, and instantly, like, 1000% panic is in that guy's face.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck, I can't get this out anymore. Like, what do you think was going to happen? Right.
The kids, they are like
Right.
And then they just explode. And it's like news report, little Timmy from California, third degree burn,
Because of lack of education. And that's not even education. Like that's, well, I suppose it kind of is, but
the kind of education
yeah, like life skills. Yeah.
Years they expect to learn how to wipe their ass, how to
There was we were talking to Katie's cousin or auntie, sorry, yesterday, and her partner's a teacher, and she was telling us, we were just chatting in the street, like, but she was telling us like she gets like exam questions in. She does English literature for like
yeah.
secondary school kids, but she said, like, you know, this is like first year secondary school when you're like, the kids are like 11, 10, 11, and she said, like, they're being asked like reasonably like technical, like intellectual questions, but she said she's expecting, you know, like kind of like intermediate like English grammar response, and she said like some of the replies are coming back and she's reading them going, she's almost having to reach for the dictionary to see what the word means. There's no, like, obviously they're using ChatGPT for their answers, but like she said, like they're not even like, they don't even know what it means. They're just like getting it on their phone and they're just copying it and going, oh, that'll do, thinking, oh, I'm so smart, and it's like, no, like that's just idiotic.
Read out like
Yeah.
reading it, if you would like to hear this.
She was also saying, she asked, one of the questions in an exam was, what do you call a baby penguin? Right? And she said, like, she was like, it's just like whatever. It was like a general knowledge, random questions, right? And she said some of these questions she knew people weren't going to get them right, but that's kind of the point. It was just to get a discussion going and, like, you know, that sort of thing, and how to conduct research properly. And she said the ironic thing was, she said one of the first exam papers she wrote, people were just saying you called it a penguin and whatever. They didn't really figure anything out. But then someone else had written, you called it Sharon, and she was like, Sharon? What? And she was like, why the fuck did they write that? And then by the time she got to the end of like the 30 pupils, like their exam paper, she had like about 15 of them had written Sharon as the name of baby penguin. And she was like, what? How? What the fuck? So she said she did a quick Google search, and the Wikipedia article on emperor penguins, someone changed it for a laugh and wrote that you called a baby penguin, or a female penguin was called Sharon. So she had like half of her class had obviously Google searched it, got the first answer from Wikipedia, and just wrote it down in their exam paper. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's not Sharon. I don't know. Female penguin, I think it was. I'll double check. I bet. What is the answer still there? What do you call a female penguin? A hen. Yeah. I'm standing on a rock. So yeah, not Sharon. Right, we're on the western edge now, I'm sure, but that's the sunset over there, so. Is that a crate down there in the distance? That's a boat. There is a crate. Straight ahead.
Alright.
I thought I imagined it, and I zoomed in and was like, oh, it's a boat. And I was like, a few steps closer, I was like, oh no, it is a crate. Idiot. Yeah. Yellow. Yellow. I'm going to cheat Now Survive and see if there is buildings on this island. I don't think there is. Just heli crashes, and there is boat spawns quite around the place. There's a cave further down as well. It's a good bit further down though. Yeah. I'm gonna keep going south and check these caves out. Nice. Maybe there's only yellow keys and yellow crates on this server. With the good AK? What's the magazine for? DMR? That looks like a foul. What's an AK mag? But it's the wrong magazine for that. Oh no, it would fit that gun. I'm pretty sure that's the mag for that. The 101 uses the same ammo as the M16. What ammo does it take? Does it say? Why did they put a magazine that doesn't fit in the same crate as it? That's a bit stupid. It definitely doesn't fit.
The right bullet.
Keeping it.
You got your AK back anyway.
Oh, I don't have any ammo for it though. But with no ammo for it?
Yeah.
No,
No, the clip is the correct ammo. It's the wrong clip.
Oh, right. Both are useless. Nah.
The other one was an AK.
Yeah. There's a couple of houses, isn't there? Oh, that's just one. Oh, there's a few. I feel like... Did I hear a grumble? Like a groan? Like a bear sound? It's not usually the sort of noise you just hear randomly by accident. Oh yeah. Yeah, that sounds way less terrifying. Put it that way. Oh wait, what am I doing?
Have a fire?
Yeah. Have a fire as the sun goes down. It's almost night time. There's no upstairs. There's a fireplace in here, isn't there? Oh, there is. Well, I was going to say I've got rags here if you want to put them on. You work away. Yep. Do we have a lighter now?
Yes.
I've got matches too, actually. I'll actually use the road flare. Actually, I'll save that for when we're absolutely soaked them and nothing else works. Could happen. What's wrong?
Like, you would definitely climb this brickwork here. it was Nicky, M would not.
Mm. It's funny how for like you see reviews of this game and like what we're doing now is like would be deemed as just being a shit game experience. In a reviews, you know what I mean? Like just people just having a gurn. Pointless game, boring, whatever happens. Well, I mean, you don't get monster kill, and you don't get a chopper gunner. You don't get a chopper gunner or a tactical nuke, but I mean, it's different.
The key is a what? You must get 6 uses out of the key.
Mm.
Because your character is a fucking Neanderthal, you put it into like a blue container and you snap it off the lock.
There's no way my gloves would be this clean.
No. It's like, what do we do on this island now?
I know.
On the little island over there, seems
I'll have a wee look. Yeah, well, it could potentially have a crate on the far side, or maybe boat spawns.
well, that.
Yeah. Oh, chopper.
Get to the chopper. Ah,
It's far. It's pretty. Yeah. Back where we came. I'm quite tempted to head down the coast further and see what those two caves are about. Snow could get quite intense out there, like, but I've got full stars now.
I need to start picking up because I've come across some clothes where I didn't have. So I need to make rags so I can make a lump.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, let's send this text and kid out. Right. Tree growing inside the house, that's quite random. Like, that doesn't make sense actually. That's way too big a tree to be growing in a house like this, but sure.
Once the roof goes about.
Yeah, but that's like a massive like pine tree growing like right in the middle of the house. It takes 8 years for a pine tree to go that big. I suppose it could maybe be that old in the house since it's fucked. Trackies if you want them.
No, no.
Heading across.
Get across.
Maybe like, but you might get a wee bit wet in the process, but. You can see higher up to see if there's actually like a path across. Yeah, it looks easy enough.
Oh, no,
Yeah, oh, you'll have to jump between icebergs, yeah. I can't jump onto it. And I'm now wet. No, I can't jump that high. And now I'm wet. I can throw my axe onto the iceberg. Actually, it doesn't actually look like that is a good way across. It's kind of hard to tell, is it? Because is my torch making it worse? It is. Check these caves out down here. Maybe I'll end up living a hermit life on the island. Like we always do on this fucking map.
That's good for you getting the leaderboard.
For the longest time alive. To appear on the app, you have to do a series of emotes in a certain order. Which is weird, but you have to do like... You have to put your both hands in the air, do the OK symbol, and then do the dance or something stupid. I was like, fuck off. I know. But yeah, the server won't register you're on the app unless you do that. I haven't downloaded the app anyway, I doubt I will, so.
I've got the website. You like sporadic stuff.
Oh really? What is this? About your own character?
I think credits generated sporadic.
Oh, it's not handwritten.
I mean, some of them was funny anyway. Like Joe if I spawned in, died.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Do you reckon it's a wee tiny cave you have to like crawl through?
I won't do that.
You see videos of that online, I can't watch them obviously, but like within the first few seconds I'm just like, you had so many more options to have a good time that day, and you just had to crawl through a fucking 6-inch wide cave. It's like, nah. Get stuck, that's it. Like nobody can help you if you get stuck in that situation.
I ended up by the alcohol.
I thought we were going to say banjo. You said yeah, go for it, and then banjo. What?
I heard of them. Where are these caves?
A wee bit further. Kind of just like where the curve at the bottom of the island begins. True. Okay, so there's actually a wee harbour coming up. Like was there a harbour at that little village we were at? Yeah. Like a wee small jetty. Oh, well, actually, here we are. There's a shipwreck right there. There's no gas around it. It's out in the ice thing sheet. But to the right. See it?
The big boat out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I was gonna say I'm gonna go up the cliffside here and have a wee look and see if there's a clear route across. That's yeah. Well, we can have a fire somewhere. Wait until morning. We'll find a cave. We could set up shop. I think the cave's a bit. Actually, I think we might have passed the cave. Oh, or it's here somewhere. Look at the map of where it is. Actually, have we got GPS? Cave is at. 021. Well, sorry, if we're going across the top first. 021, 131.
We're at 021, 130.
A little bit further then. It's right on the edge between those two, so it's probably just, it might just be on this rock face. So, oh, here it is. There we go. Woohoo! Oh, there's some bodies in here. Okay, well, we could set up shop here till morning, do a bit of fishing, maybe? What do you reckon? Oh.
I think it's like Skyrim. You go over the boat, you get like killed.
Does that happen in Skyrim?
Yeah, sometimes you run over the like the island,
Okay. I'll get a long stick for fishing. Have you got a fishing rod?
No, I've got a
Okay.
lure.
Yeah, I've got a rope here and stuff, so I'll make a fishing rod. A lure. Do it with a lure, so it is. I thought I lost my rope there. I was like, oh no. That'd be bad. That would be death, probably. Eventually. Oh, you'd be salty, wouldn't you? You would drop the lure and I'll start fishing. Okay. Yeah, probably. Yeah, this looks like normal ground. Get totally smoked out. Yeah? Oh, I'm starting to get very hungry. I'm gonna have to go make some food shortly. Oh. I might just go for the easiest option, have fried eggs.
Yeah. Well, don't bother fishing then if you're gonna go. Just come and get warm and then we'll sort it out later.
I'll see if I get a fish in this first cast since we're already there. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to do it old school, aren't we? Oh no, well we can. We've got a pot.
Yeah, but it's savage.
My pot's alright. My pot's worn.
So I will make something.
Yeah. What's I need? Three long and one middle. Oh, my sister messaged. Do we want to come to her house for dinner tomorrow? Which is a great gesture, but I want them to do nothing tomorrow.
Yeah.
In the real world or in the game?
Yeah.
I caught nothing.
IRL, man.
I caught a fish, but there was nothing at the end of it. Maybe we just don't bother. Try one more cast. I'll do a stand-up one this time. Do it for like full stance. I've been doing this for 40 years. I know exactly what I'm fucking doing. The fish come to me because they're afraid of not biting my hook. That's how hardcore I am at fishing. The fish dedicate themselves to my fishing skill. I'm so good at it. We see. We see it jumping on the hook. See if it doesn't. See if it doesn't. You see the shit I'll be saying to it? I would tell not its mates. It's a not even real fish. Thinks it's hard, but it's not. We see. We see.
Way more.
RPG. Oh, there we go. We got a fish this time? We did. Right, might as well do two if we got a rack set up.
Why did that jump?
The gods of the sea were like, don't be so cruel. Although fishing with a hook is a bit cruel too.
Issue with a 9mm. See those mad Americans who do like hand fishing?
Like fucking catfish, they just like stick the fucking...
Yeah.
Literally just the catfish is hiding in the bank of the river and they just like literally jam their forearm into its mouth and pull it out. It's like fucking hell. Like there's definitely an easier way or maybe a less intense way of doing that. I remember like in the early days, we're talking like the early days of the I don't know. Well, I can put it in my pot, I've got a minute. In the early days of the internet, remember like there was that website, what was it called? Live Leak. And this was probably like one of the less brutal things I see on Live Leak, but it was like people somewhere in Afghanistan, like Afghanis, like fishing with RPGs. Have you seen that though? Did you lift that second fish? Oh, okay. I was thinking we're like on like the edge of like a quarry, stand on the cliff the side of it, and they just like fucking fire an RPG into the quarry, and then you're just like, right, that was a bit unnecessary, and then like it cuts to like them walking along the edge of the quarry, and like there's all the fish, absolutely blasted the fuck. I mean, I don't know if you ever eat them, but yeah, it's absolutely wrecked. Yeah. Also got a few tins of food, but I'll take them out. Where's the rope? I'll take the rope back. There's your jigs on the ground there as well. What? Oh. And there's fish in the pot? Oh, I'll fill it. I'll feel that shit. Get the other gear in you. Caviar. Is that my one? Oh. You ever had caviar in real life?
No.
No. Me neither, but it's something I would not eat. It's just wrong.
I've never had lobster. I was holding out.
Nah,
Like,
same.
real nice restaurant. Had lobster.
Never had crab either.
Became allergic to it.
Oh, the idea freaks me out.
I was Nelly at some point in my life. I wanted to
Hmm.
just see what the crack is. And I looked at it, there was like this one in it. And it's awesome. 395
I'd rather go KFC, to be honest. Yeah.
But it's like massive food and it's tasty and
You think so? I don't know. I always thought those sort of restaurants were for people who just had too much money. Like some of the nicest food I know from experience that I've ever had, and obviously maybe I'm just missing the bracket, but yeah, some of the nicest food I've had is like from like a tiny little pub in the middle of nowhere in Ireland. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, and you're just like, you just sort of think to yourself like that was literally the nicest thing I've ever tasted. If you're a Michelin star, you could be obviously you'd be like, okay, like that's a fuckload nicer than anything I've ever tasted. I think you would tell yourself that because you paid 300 euros for it. I'm really picky with food too, like. Exactly, yeah. It's either a waste of money or you're not getting a big enough portion for what you paid. Or sometimes I just sort of think, I mean that was nice, but I mean it might not look nice if I made it at home, but I probably could have made it taste better. There you go, it's 2 fish for you. They look a bit rank, but and what, like literally the bear spawn could spawn the way a player does. You turn around, fuck! A horror game? There was like a full-on like horror game about that. What was that called? It wasn't 7 Days to Die. It was something similar. I can't speak. No, it was like. Oh, I can't remember. Or like 4 or 5 people can be the wolf pack. Some spaghetti? Oh, I'm very close to the fire. My face is melting.
Especially when you've got a half of fried glass.
Some of those videos are fucked up online as well, like just people just being stupidly careless, not realising how flammable things can be. And suddenly somebody's fucking engulfed in flames, and it's just like, well, I mean, you were spraying aerosol into the person's mouth, and then you handed them a cigarette. What do you think's going to happen?
It was back in the days.
Uh-huh.
I decided to put the bonfire where
Yeah. The bonfire they have here, like I said to you before, about the 11th of July, like it's literally like the chavs of this country, and they have this big bonfire. Oh fuck, my heat's in the red. I'm about to pass out. My screen's going black. And as I'm slagging people off, but your character's melting. That was a good 4 or 5. Ugh. You probably have damage stuff there, like. But yeah, there was a video from like maybe 10, 15 years ago, and it was like some guys walking around the base of the bonfire. Obviously had no experience or knowledge of what petrol, how it actually worked. And he must have poured like an entire jerry can onto the bottom of the bonfire. And then
Yeah.
casually, like, in his mind, he was probably being the most careful you would ever need to be. And he was at arm's length with a lighter, trying to get the lighter to light, getting ready to step back when it lit. So when he lit it, it was just like a
Disappear in the
fucking napalm explosion. Fucking wood, pallets, car tires just flew everywhere. And then the video cut out. I think it was like 2002, maybe, when phone quality was shite, but you could still definitely tell what happened. Like, every year somebody dies in one of the bonfires in different ways. Sometimes it's an explosion like that. Sometimes it's like somebody's building it and don't really understand logistics and they fall from the top. Stupid.
So, block our damage. Back.
The logic. Taking that with you. See that video I sent you of all the picture of all the people standing in the street?
Yeah.
Right, so every evening there's like a surprise musician coming on. Did I tell you this? I don't know if I told you this.
Yeah.
But I tell you, like they said, it's not going to be. Did I tell you that part? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, they said like, oh, like, so they were like sort of like putting like teasers on their social media or whatever, and they were like, all week people have been going, oh, Ed Sheeran's here, Ed Sheeran's playing and such, whatever, but he wasn't. It was just like someone printed out an Ed Sheeran poster and put it up. It looked like him, whatever. But they've said like, oh, it's not going to be Ed Sheeran, and then like the next slide a couple of hours later, they were like, it's not going to be Fontaine's DC, and like it's not going to be U2, it's not going to be such and such, or whatever. And then turned out at the very end, it goes, we've a clue, and the clue was like, looked at a crowd in the background at a concert, and a little small shamrock in the middle. But everyone was like, okay, it's an Irish band then. Right, which everyone probably thought anyway, right? So there's like thousands upon thousands of people standing outside this bar, which had a stage at the front. Everyone like going, oh, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? It was supposed to come on at 6:30. By 7:20, they still hadn't come on, and everyone's still standing in the street. But everyone's just chatting and having a laugh. It didn't really matter. And then suddenly these couple of guys come on wearing like rugby shirts or like Gaelic shirts, and people are going, who the fuck's that? And there's like a guy with like a hand drum playing the drum, and somebody like, I don't know, trying to make noise in their microphone, nobody could hear what he was saying. Right, and then that went on for about 5 minutes, and then you sort of realised after a while, oh, that was the first song, right? Who the fuck is this? This must be the warm-up act. Who is actually coming on? And apparently it was them. Some band called the Shamrocks. No one's ever fucking heard of them. And like that, tens of thousands of people in the street after like 5-10 minutes, just all like vanished. Like just everybody just left. It was like, what the fuck? What sort of hype's that to build if no one even knows who it is you're bringing on? Do you know what I mean? Like, what? Real oversight. But it's just, see the actual bar where it is, like it's a sort of bar where it just looks like one of those clubs you wouldn't go to it unless you were, as a guy, you would have to have like the fade cut up to the top of your head. You'd have to be wearing like a whole bottle of aftershave and a skin tight t-shirt. You know, just to show your muscles, to show how hard you are. That's the sort of bar it is. So the fact that they didn't really figure out how to organise something doesn't surprise me. No harm to them, but that's just proof that it didn't work. So yeah, everyone just fucked off and standed somewhere else instead.
Or be like a
Yeah, I know.
You ever see the Netflix cartoon animated movie, King Kong?
No, but I know what it is, but I haven't seen it.
It's actually worth a watch. It's quite good.
Really?
We saw it just now. I was telling you, there's like great King Kong.
We're fighting bulls? Would it? I don't know if it would be.
And then
Oh. They had one in Belfast, right? And it was all this like it was in like the big arena, and it was like K-pop tribute something similar to that. It was like a band playing, all dancers and all. But people like families have brought like their kids and all because their kids were obsessed. And apparently like on the night they didn't play a single K-pop Demon Hunters song from the show. They just played loads of K-pop tribute songs from like the Far East. So like the kids were all like, why aren't they playing like any of like the music from the show? And the organisers afterwards were like, oh, we didn't say there would be. It's like you kind of implied it. And apparently the dancing and everything in the show was all very like hentai almost, like really sexualized and all. The kids were like, the parents were like, loads of parents just walked out with their kids like, we're not watching this. But yeah, it was a bit of a. They didn't play a single song from the show, which kind of defeats the purpose of advertising it that way.
I hope for a laugh back in the early 2000s, Metallica did a few shows in San Francisco that advertised the Metallica cap.
As the what?
And it's Metallica cap.
Okay.
And the way the poster was, it was just like these,
Oh. We had a good time actually.
These guys, like cartoon guys, like barbershop quartet.
Okay. Yeah.
And so everyone like saw this poster like and so the people actually went or whatever.
Mm.
It was Metallica.
Oh, that sounds interesting. For like the start for like from the bell tolls, that'll be some finger clicking. I only realised a while ago. I just read it and like I was like, pretty cool. But like every town or city or whatever that Metallica go to, they donate like I think it's from that show alone the amount of money they make. They donate it's like 40% of it or something. They donate to like all the charities and all the things in that town to help, which is amazing. No, but oh well, yeah, we'll ignore that. But apparently they I know, from Texas. But they never publicise or talk about that charity thing they do. But apparently they've done it. They've done it for like 30 odd years. But like they never like publicise, bring photographers, or any of that. They just do it, and they actually do it themselves, like in person. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Fed back.
One time he made Andy and I Metallica fans. Walk through the walk out the bar and get Metallica.
Yeah.
Well, cool. And then the night time you rang me up and you said, like what? Says they were delayed in Newcastle on a flight. Yeah.
Mhm.
So they decided to go to that bar.
Fuck. As a hardcore fan.